In today's episode of The Pit Stop, we're going to discuss 5 ways on how to get your customer to love you.
You're now entering the Pit Stop Podcast with OEM Interactive, helping you sell more parts and accessories online in 10 minutes or less.
Chris, what is happening?
Everything that could happen is happening.
That's good.
I don't even know what that means, but I just felt like
know,
that was an appropriate response.
Yeah, it was totally appropriate.
I got to shake it up every once in a while.
Yeah, shaking it up is what it's all about. Today I shook it up. I wore my pink shirt.
You did.
And, trying to get in touch with my inner feelings. I'm feeling a lot of love these days, and I'm trying to give that love back, I guess. And so I thought that I would, put on the pink shirt and try to, express some love and really more so, try to talk to our partners and customers out there that, it's not always about looking outward to try to find that love, but sometimes you got to look inward, right? And you got to focus internally and to find that love. And so today we're gonna give you 5 ways on how to get your customers to love you more by looking inward.
Fair enough.
So five things today, and really it focuses in on order of operations. Order of operations, yes. And so the first thing here is social customer care, or as we like to say, ABA, always be accessible, right?
Yes.
Always be accessible. And
we say it a lot. I knew what we were going to say.
Yeah, always be accessible, right? And it's huge.
And the great thing is with social media, you're able to do it easier than ever before.
Absolutely. So, always being accessible is meaning, always engage with everyone, respond to complaints, questions immediately in minutes, not in hours. Right.
Because consumers expect that in today's day and age. Mm-hmm. If you respond, tomorrow, that's a day too late. Yeah, and failing to respond to the customer's questions, comments, complaints can result in losing that client, can result in a poor customer experience and negative reviews, negative comments on on social media or on review sites, wherever that may be, and that's going to cost you future orders, and not just future orders, but future advertising dollars and so on. So and not responding to a customer complaint or even a compliment can hurt your sales from that customer, but also future customers, because other customers are seeing, or potential customers are seeing, your lack of response, and they might go elsewhere. So it's actually bigger than just that customer. It's potential future customers as well.
Number 2. What's number 2?
Personalization.
Very
important. Personalization.
So what do we mean by personalization here?
The personal touch, something that's not just broad strokes. I mean, going back to looking inward and feeling the love. I mean, if I had a girlfriend that sent me a letter that they sent to other boyfriends, I'd be like, yo, what's going on? That's not cool. Like,
the big question, it was if you had a girl. Anyway, we'll move on.
That's a longer video.
That's a different podcast.
That's a different podcast.
On a different network.
But it's the same type of feeling, Personalization goes leaps and bounds as far as feeling special. Yep. And personalization for you guys can be in the form of something like an instructional video. Right? So
huge.
You guys are probably getting customers often asking how to install stuff, or especially for popular accessories like a roof rack, right? And if you guys are getting all these inquiries on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, why don't you just create a video one of those days, take 2 seconds with your iPhone, and do a quick little how-to and send it to that customer.
A how-to install, or send that to the customer, or put embed links in your in your confirmation email, links to those videos on YouTube, and then you can repurpose those instructional videos in your newsletters, in your content, both on your parts website and your sales website, on the parts pages on your sales websites. So because now you're showing that thought leadership, and you're really helping to solve a problem that they may have. And if this is a do-it-yourselfer, right, they're going to be looking on YouTube to find these videos on how to do it. And why not, just kind of package that up for them and say, hey, like, here it is. So from the whole customer experience, like, wow, they did a great job processing the order, getting it to me in time, and they created a personal touch. They provided videos for me on how to install this. Right. So the next time I want to do something else, they already have a library of content on how to create these or how to install these products.
Another great example is unique promos. So if you ordered from me, a unique promo could be, hey, Aaron, thanks so much for giving me your business. If you, on your next order, come back, use thank you, Aaron, during the checkout process, and we'll give you 50% off shipping or something like that. Yeah,
a personalized promotion.
A personalized promotion. You could make a general promotion, but if you just use the actual person's name in the promo code, they know that that's not a general promotion. That you made that specifically for them. And that's like, wow, like that's really cool.
Yeah.
They took the time to do that. And that's going to set you apart from your competition.
Definitely.
It's just customer experience is what sets businesses apart. It's because you guys all know it's hard to compete with price, and a lot of the, your photos are the same, or your websites might be the same, give or take. It's just customer experience that is going to push the needle.
Yep. And I think the last example is for personalization is, and I know you're probably thinking here, like, oh my gosh, like, this is, potentially a lot of work. Look, a handwritten letter. It goes a long way. I personally get handwritten letters from partners, and it goes a long way.
It's the best feeling in the world, getting a handwritten, because people don't get it anymore. When they get it,
it is really amazing. One of the best feelings that you can get, like when a customer gets a handwritten letter, thank you for your purchase, and then directing them someplace or putting your business card in there. Like, that goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
And a lot of businesses are not doing that, and it means a lot. And I kind of said something here with the handwritten letters, about thanking them. And so number 3 here is
saying thank you.
Is saying thank you.
You can personally call your customers to say thank you for giving me your business. You can send an email. They could have purchased from anywhere. They purchased from you. So the least you can do is say thank you.
Yeah, take the time, pick up the phone. You don't have to do this all the time. Maybe make one phone call a day, and if that's a lot, maybe do one a week. But and that's for a month, and you may get some positive reviews. You may get some feedback, and you can be able to take that feedback and implement it into other areas of your business, right? So call them up, thank them for the business. If they have questions on how to install it, you can forward them to the content that you've already created, right? And help them through that process.
Right.
So they have, a full circle great experience, right? What do we got here for number 4?
We got appreciation emails. So, monthly customer appreciation emails work wonders. Keeps your finger on the pulse, keeps you top of mind to your customers, but also, you're again reinforcing how much you appreciate their business.
Yeah, and that's the customers that have purchased from you within the month, staying top of mind. They just purchased from you, and within the past 31 days, and you send them out that customer appreciation email. Thank you for your purchase. Really appreciate it. Here's 10% off shipping on your next purchase. And you're staying, finger on the pulse, staying very close to them, and hopefully, hey, subscribe to our newsletter. Maybe you get them to subscribe to the newsletter, you get them in that database, and nurture them long term. And finally, number 5.
Never assume. Never assume anything is number 5. Listen to what your customers are saying. It's so important, and you can do this through a couple different ways. One of the main ways is a survey, a simple survey. How was your experience? Because customer experience is your competitive advantage.
Yep.
So you got to drive that home. Like, this is what's going to make you sustainable in the online marketplace is customer experience.
Surveys and online reviews. Like, you should be reading all those reviews. You should be responding to all those reviews, good, bad, in between. They took a time to write a review about you. Take the time to comment, write something, thoughtful back to them. And if you see under, common denominators within the reviews and or the surveys, there's potentially an issue there. There's some positives or negatives, and soar with those strengths there, and either cut out all the negatives, or hey, like I always say this: if I'm a restaurant and I get 100 reviews about the chicken parm and they're negative, then either fix the chicken parm or get it the hell off the menu, right? So. Those are our top, or some 5 ways to get our customers to love you. Social customer care, or ABA, always be accessible. Personalization, say thank you, appreciation emails, and never assume. If you guys can implement those things, focus on those things on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, you can get more love. You can wear pink shirts every day.
Yeah.
If that's your thing.
So that's this episode. Don't forget to follow us, guys, on SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at OEM Interactive. And don't forget to subscribe if you like the video and share with your friends.
See you later.